Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit a high note on you knuckers. Hot as hell outside. Yo. My thing is this. If you feel like somebody is irrelevant, why would you make 10 or 15 videos on them? Then, when you call said person out, you're not even talking about the stuff that he's talking about and what he's making the community and those that look like me aware of. It's the same thing when you're arguing with people who are still plugged in. When they're still plugged in to this world, this matrix, the fake stuff, they don't never argue back with you any points. They never do that. Now, my thing is this. Shout out to kwamebrownbustlife. Because you know why I shot him out? Because he's exposed all of these gatekeepers that's on YouTube and in the industry. He exposed them. And now what they're doing, they're trying to discredit him and start fake beefs with him and trying to do all this misdirection without paying attention to the key thing. Why is it that the black community continues to be shitted on? Nobody answers that. But yet all these niggas out here are activists. They're for the cause. All you gotta do is do what people do. Put on an I Can't Breathe shirt and you all of a sudden are the king of the activists and shit. Black people so damn dumb. Like, for real. We are the most easily manipulating people on the planet. We are. And the reason I say that is this. All of you guys from CB Fort Gusto, shout out to Carcino for that, to Choke a Bitch, Barnes, and all this I'm saying is allegedly, okay? Then the Moist Watkins, not Boyce, Moist. Then Jamal Hill, because she wants to be a man so bad, so we'll call her Jamal Hill. We got Jamal Hill out here. Who else? Charlotte, the date drugger, allegedly. Charlotte, the date drugger. The date drugger. Let's get into it. You guys have not answered one damn thing that Kwame has put out there. You haven't. You've been throwing misdirection. You've been throwing all of this. It's a shame. It's a shame that you guys are trying to make him out to be some sort of killer or angry man when he's not angry. All he's talked about is what we've been needing to talk about. Action. That's why I don't pay attention to none of these black people who be speaking and preaching. That's why I don't go to church, because church ain't nothing but a farce. Now, you got some real pastors out there, but they're manipulators as well. To me, you have to lead yourself. You have to lead yourself. Never follow anybody. Always lead yourself. Always make sure you have yourself at best interest. Not being selfish. It's just saying, yo, I got to make sure I'm good. Sacrifice. Something a lot of people don't know about. Kwame Brown has done nothing but sacrifice being on YouTube. He's letting people use his platform. But yet, you got some idiots who are using it to turn it negative. Now, Mr. Moist, I'm not calling you by your name, you're Moist, because you sound very feminine, and your wife was about to cuss your ass out on that live stream Kwame had on. Why aren't you answering the issues? Like, why aren't you praising Kwame Brown? Why are you basically trying to make it seem like everything he's talking about is foolery? That's what I want to know. Like, why are you talking to the people misdirecting and misleading? Oh, I know why. Because you, LeBrownies, Jack, Barnes, Charla, all of y'all are in the get along game that he speaks so highly of. And y'all are. Because why would you mention LeBron James in it when you're talking? LeBron James would have quit. His confidence would have been broken. He would not have survived Michael Jordan. Kwame Brown survived Michael Jordan. He survived him. He still was there. He still was playing, doing the best he could, was coming to work every day. So how did Michael Jordan break him? I'm not following you. And you're saying a guy like LeBron would have handled that. Man, LeBrownies can't even handle when somebody call him a bitch. What do you think Michael would have called this dude all type of MFs and bitches? Are you kidding me? LeBron James would have cried like a little hoe if he was on the team with Mike. That's what I'm saying. You guys are so delusional, it's not even funny. Dude, LeBrownies would have folded under Michael Jordan's presence. You see, Kwame didn't get the red carpet that this bum got, Mr. Moist Watkins. Kwame wasn't touted as being one of the best first picks overall ever, Mr. Watkins. This guy was already hated before he got to the goddamn league, Mr. Watkins. But you didn't even talk about anything. You were just misdirecting, saying, well, I think he's good, and, you know, what he does for people is great, but, I just wish he cut down. It's not your page. All you're doing is clout chasing, nigga. That's all you doing, you light-ass motherfucker. You bald-head bitch. I can't believe that you were saying all this stuff. You tried to compare Kwame to Kevin Samuels and Tekashi 6ix9ine. First of all, motherfucker, those are 3 different people. And Kevin Samuels and Kwame Brown aren't snitches the last time I checked. Tekashi 6ix9ine was a whole agate. I'm not gonna say the F word. I'm not gonna say the F word. I'm gonna say agate. Who tried to be a fake tough guy, and look what happened to him. He snitched everybody out. Kwame's never tried to be a tough guy. Kwame's never came on here rapping gangster lyrics or talking about what's gangster and what's not. Kwame came on here talking about 2 bitch-ass nukkas two Beetch Arse nukkas, or I like to say BIH nukkas. That's what we call them, because that's what they are. And then those 2 BIHs ran like BIHs to their daddy or their zaddy. And then they got more people to come attack, like a Moist Watkins. How you gonna say, and Kwame pointed this out, how you gonna say you never met Jack, but then you said that y'all gonna chop it up another time, or chap it, or talk another? It's like, dude, that's for people that you know. Why would you say that? And then you tried to make it so obvious that, well, I don't know these guys, and I don't know. Why you keep saying you don't know them? It's the same thing like Charles Barkley was saying. Well, I didn't know Kobe Bryant personally. Nigga, we know you didn't. So why do you keep on talking about it? Why are you so bent on trying to make it seem like you don't know Jack or Barnes, which you do? Allegedly, you allegedly know them. Then let's look at something else, Mr. Watkins. You mentioned LeBrownie's name. Why would you mention LeBrownie's names of all the first picks overall? Why did you say Tim Duncan? Why did you say Tim Duncan could handle it? Why you couldn't say anybody else? Why did you specifically go to LeBrownie's? Oh, I know why. Because that's your buddy. And then you disrespected the girl who Charlemagne allegedly took a lesser deal because he was guilty. So how are you gonna say that she may have looked 18? First of all, I wish a motherfucker would think my niece look 18. And my niece turned 15 one of these years. And I wish a motherfucker would think that she motherfucking fit like she 18. They gonna get 18 shots, my nigga. They gonna get 18 shots. And I'm on the run. Talking about she look 18. Nigga, shut that. That's how I know you guys are all together. And I hope Kwame, Carcino, Ticket, Jada Black, I hope all of them put their foot on your neck. I hope they do. I hope they keep exposing your Beetch Arse. Because you basically didn't talk about the points. Why didn't you talk about helping with the donations to Kwame's to his foundation? Why didn't you talk about teaming up with Kwame to go get shoes for those kids who got big feet? Huh? You see, I listen to everything that both sides say. But see, I never listen to your bitch ass because I know what you are. You're just a light-skinned Dr. Umar. That's all you are. You guys are fake. Y'all prey on people's pain. You prey on people's hope and their dreams. And then you wonder why nobody fuck with y'all. Nobody like y'all. For all we care, y'all can fall off the bridge. That's how much we care about you. But my thing is this. You basically gonna say, well, you don't have to choose sides. You know, you can listen to both guys. You know, listen to both guys and, you know, get an opinion yourself. Don't just jump on this. You taking everything that everybody else is saying. Kwame never said he was the leader. Kwame never said follow him. No, he just said to listen to what he's talking about. That's what I'm saying. You guys are making the public look stupid because the public trying to argue, trying to say, man, they were just talking about your basketball. They're trying to talk about his basketball. Okay, basketball's done. Talk about what he's done in his life. Talk about his kids he's raising. He's in his son's life. Making him be a man to go get a job. Talk about that stuff. Why aren't you guys ever talking about the positive? Dr. Moist, you could have said all of that. I just said all of that stuff, and I don't have a big platform. You didn't even talk about the points that he made with Judge Joe Brown, which were key points. Why are we all hopping? Then you basically gonna try to jump and say the Biden thing. Well, I agree with that. You know what he said, but because we have to, you know, we have to make sure, you know, a man telling us we're not black if we don't vote for. Man, shut up. You sound like one of them niggas on the corner selling you a bean pie, dog. Stop preaching me hope and preach me truth and facts. That's what I be on the internet for, truth and facts. I don't be on the internet to look at ass and titties. If I want that, I'll go to the strip club. I'm looking for information that is vital for our youth to listen to and to watch and to deal with. No, your moist ass had to turn it into something else, which it didn't even need to go there. And he basically exposed you. He basically exposed you for the fraud you are. And then the other nigga, Tammy, dog, it's like you a whole bitch. You ain't even half a bitch. You a whole bitch. Like whole milk, you the whole bitch. That's what you are, bro. I see why nobody like you. No, nobody like your channel. The only people who follow you are nutless monkeys. That's who follow you. I'm just sick and tired of all this fakeness, man. Like, if you're not trying to build up something, or if you're not trying to be positive, then don't comment on the shit at all, dog. Just stay in the dark. Don't mention nobody's name. Just do you. You guys don't understand that no more. Somebody doesn't have to talk about negative to sell. See, that's what's wrong with music today. Music is so fucked up now. Because when I was growing up, I grew up in the church. So you had people, we would rap gospel, you would rap stories about the hood, about different things. Everybody growing up, you had range. You always practice other stuff and rapping in range. That's why, like, guys like Pac and Nas, they made it. DMX, Biggie, they could create something. Jay-Z can't create shit, but he can steal from people and make it his own. So that's a gift. Allegedly. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have no creativity. You basically were attacking because you were trying to get your hits up, your views up, and by the sound of your wife going off on you, I agree with Kwame. You don't pay shit probably. You probably don't pay a note. I mean, like, where do you guys find these dudes at, man? Like, where are these dudes from? I just don't get it. You guys be just always jumping on the bandwagon. It's like, dog, what is you jumping on the bandwagon for? Leave the shit alone. It's terrible. Terrible, man. Terrible. So, but yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. You guys gotta stop following this fake narrative about it was just basketball. It was just basketball. No, nigga, it's about a man's character. They kept talking about him for 20 years. If this guy played 13 years in the league, he's not a bust. He may not have lived up to his potential as a #1 pick, but he's not a bust. A bust is a guy who doesn't play more than like 3 or 4 seasons. Like Anthony Bennett's a bust. Darko Milicic was a bust, but nobody brings his ass up, right? Y'all don't, because it's a double standard. They only attack the black players. That's it. They attack the black players. That's all. That's all they call it. And it's sad. It is very sad. So, thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you do love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDI TV. Thank you for listening. We out. Dizzy!